Jake Johnson has one condition to play Spider-Man, and here it is. In an interview with comicbook.com about playing Spider-Man in live action, Jake Johnson said this: "For me, it's all about Phil Lord and Chris Miller. If Phil Lord or Chris Miller texted and said, 'We think this is really cool and we would like you to be a part of it,' then I'm in. If it's Sony that says they've got a really fun idea and it's a new director who's at a great studio rate, I feel less excited about that." I think that a lot of this stuff is, there's an element that's just money to make money and projects just to make money. And then there's few people who really care. And those people who really care, if it's them, I'm on board for anything. Jake Johnson is one of my favorite versions of Spider-Man in media ever. I love what he was able to do with just his voice and his presence in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So to hear that he's only in for a story if Phil Lord and Chris Miller, directors of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, directors of 21, 22 Jump Street, the Lego Movie, and producers of those Into the Spider-Verse movies, is really hopeful, because for me, it just means that he's really passionate. And I actually think eventually they will go in that live action route with the Spider-Verse characters, whether it's in Beyond the Spider-Verse or spin-off movies. To see a live action Peter B. Parker would be amazing. And I know he did end up dissing the Sony Spider-Man spin-off movies, but what if Peter B. Parker does actually end up handling all the Sony Spider-Man villain spin-off characters? I am totally down to see Jake Johnson portray Spider-Man in live action if the story calls for it, if we have the right writers and directors behind the project. What about you? What do you think? Do you want to see Jake Johnson as Spider-Man in live action?